Did I do it? Yeah.
Did I do it? Welcome back to Each Other's Mothers. We are here with one of our absolute favorites, my comedy sister, Melanie Mother Effin Hearn.
Yay!
YouTube is Disney Channel now, so we can't swear as much, even though we still do it. But at least the first 10 minutes, try to keep it clean. But you've been doing that because your ass is on the news.
You ain't demonetizing me.
I have been on the news. First of all, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Always and forever. Come anytime you want.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That's what he said.
Always and forever.
Oh, she ain't on the news now.
Yeah.
And of course, my lovely co-host, Stelita.
We're here. We're queer.
And we have bucket hats on.
I don't know what I'm doing with my life. You'll never catch me wearing a hat like this, but I have to keep the headphones on because I don't know how to talk into a mic just yet. And I feel like you're pretty good at that. You can talk into a mic, like little.
I've been doing it for about 8 years. I think I mastered the art form of speaking into the microphone, and actually probably more than that. I grew up in church, so I've been saying
speaking of that
scriptures.
mic.
Yeah, I've been speaking on this mic for a long time. I've been messing up for a minute.
Yep.
I've been messing up Easter Sunday speeches for a long time.
I've been trying to go to church lately.
It's a good place.
I think I should, just for the one time.
Yeah, you can go to my church for one time.
Once a year.
Oh
my God.
Are more than welcome.
You need to take
more
me
than welcome.
for the longest dress I have, which is like 2 feet. What?
Stelita and Johanita go to Black Church.
Yeah, I've been to Black Church.
That's
they
great.
love
I'm
me
sure
at
you
Black
have.
Church.
You've had like 7 black boyfriends. But
Absolutely.
what I'm saying is we should record it for a Patreon episode.
Going to Black Church.
Each Other's Mothers goes to Black Church with Melanie
What is the
Hearn?
difference between Black Church and what? Well,
Oh, Mel will tell you.
The struggle. The struggle. Is the
Period.
struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, the black songs is like, your light bill due. Jesus gonna work it out. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I like that more.
Yeah, white church is more like, I know I got everything and it ain't nothing due. So what Jesus got to work out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed, hashtag upper echelon, hashtag tithes and offering be off the chain with commas on it.
Okay.
Hashtag we know already.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think the struggle was different.
I need to go to church just for the experience and to get some blessings.
Black Church is like louder,
Any
more
church.
fun, more passionate.
Honestly, though, I think we are a little bit more accepting.
I also think
Like,
you guys
we
are
are
less
definitely-
hypocritical.
Yeah, we're definitely come as you are.
Yeah.
Hell
type
yeah.
people. Like, come on, baby, come on. My grandson like you, baby, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's my granddaughter now. Come on, baby. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love that.
Like we,
Oh,
so
I'm
we
gonna
are
walk
definitely-
in there with my hat on, my big visor, my whatever. I'm gonna really church it up.
Yeah, and they just gonna give you a peppermint and kiss you on the cheek and be like, sit down, baby.
A peppermint.
Let me see these nails, girl.
Wait, let's do this.
These are popping off. You got Little Mermaid nails?
Little
Show the
Mermaid
camera.
nails.
Do a
Oh
little.
my God, girl.
And then
Super
I got
cute.
my money bag because I'm in my bag right now. So I
You
got my
Okay.
are in your
got the
bag
money
right
bag,
now.
So I'm in my bag right now. So
I
have
would love to,
get
She
that.
got
to
that
tell you,
nail
you look
money.
amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
The
Thank
cleavage is there. The hoops
boobs
are
are
in.
there,
The fro is
everything.
picked perfectly. You
Oh.
are looking amazing.
This is
The lashes. I see your lash fucking game right now.
This is me. I'm out here like Trina. I'm single again.
Oh, careful with the
Don't
table.
look
I'm here
Wow.
killing you hoes.
Yeah, so I'm back out here, but I'm just feeling, I'm just, trying to be in the best shape of my life I can.
And you are.
Thank you. My birthday is coming up and I'm feeling all,
What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah, you are. Virgos like to party.
Virgo.
Why everybody look at me when I say that? Like, cause I'm not like big into, but when I tell people I'm a Virgo, they be like, yeah, I can see that.
Would you like to?
I've only really encountered a male Virgo in my life, so
The worst.
yeah,
I was
male
gonna say, sorry
Virgos
about
are
that.
not where it's at.
I was gonna say
Women
sorry about
Virgo,
that.
female
But
Virgo.
yeah,
Female Gurgles, they're the best. I'm saying.
cis female Virgos, totally different.
I'm the best.
So you've been on the podcast before. For some of our listeners who don't know,
Couple times, yeah.
Couple times. Can
Yeah.
you explain
Reoccurring guest.
what you do in your life every day? Because you're very funny.
Oh gosh.
You're a
What-
comic.
I am a comic. So my full-time job is I am a stand-up comedian. So that's what I do. Actually, I am a jack of all. I do some of everything.
You really do.
Like I do some of everything. Like
Absolutely.
I freelance paralegal stuff. I port tour cars. I take care of my parents. I make
And
guest
that's
appearances.
how you do it.
I get on the news. I do some of everything. But my main love, obviously, is comedy. I act.
One of Detroit's best, absolutely.
How long have you been doing comedy, Melanie?
8 years.
Why
8
are you
years.
all interview style? What are you doing?
Because I want people to know who are listening.
Everybody knows.
Not
She's
everybody knows.
She's done been on the pod like 3-4 times.
She has, but you know.
And if you
it's
don't know
always
who
nice
Melanie
to-
Hearn is, then you're
and
about
there you
to learn.
go. Get you a friend like that who's like, if you don't know, now you do.
Literally.
Now you know,
Period.
people. Google
Period.
me.
Yeah, you are pretty funny. I've seen you stand up a couple times, and I've laughed my ass off. I've been front row for you, baby,
Thank you.
and I love it, and I
appreciate
always
it.
will be. Yeah, you have talent.
You got real talent.
You got real
Okay.
talent.
You got
Simon
real talent,
Cowell.
Percival. You got real talent. That means a lot. But yeah, it's been 8 fun years of comedy, and I'll actually be headlining Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle in December.
That's right.
21st to 23rd. So get your tickets.
That's
There you
right.
go.
And come out and come see me, because this lovely person right here is going to be my feature. So
Turn it up.
yes. So
Here
come
I
see
am.
Yo, come tear it
We're
up.
gonna have so much fun.
And
We're
fun-
gonna have so much. It's the weekend before Christmas, right?
Yes.
Oh, everybody's about to be home for the holidays.
True.
All these white men that used to be in my life, they're gonna come back and be like, "Come check out a show."
It's gonna
Where
be
the white women at?
I'm gay now. Sorry about it. They're gonna be like, "We good." With your fucking
I'm
bucket
not
hat.
ready for Christmas. I like fall. I can be a good little fall hoe, but Christmas when the snow hits the ground, at December 26th till March or April, it's just miserable. In Midwest, and maybe it's not miserable, I would say, because we can appreciate being
Sure.
here, but it's miserable because we should just be in the warm.
I know, but I like the seasons changing.
Do you really?
I do. When I
You
got,
appreciate it?
I do.
Absolutely.
I do. Because with the seasons change, life changes. It's awesome. It's almost like,
Oh,
That's so
shit.
real. There we go.
She brought the
Yeah.
hoops in the deep.
you know, it's almost like you change with the and your body, like we're so used to being in the Midwest, because in September you start gearing up to go to work again. You start getting
True.
into grind mode again.
You're right.
And then in the
Absolutely.
summertime,
Hibernation.
we start kind of tapering off because we work from September to April, so we go on hard, at least May, and then somewhere after Labor
True.
Day, you go on vacation until,
Absolutely.
Memorial Day, you go on vacation till Labor Day, and then you start all over again, because it's such a grind to get stuff done here in the wintertime.
I need to kill
And
this.
it takes everything out of you, so it's like, kill me. So, so I definitely understand, but I like the seasons, because I got stuck in California, right, during the pandemic, and it was crazy.
I left right before that happened.
It was crazy.
You couldn't do anything out there.
Nothing. And then the sun was shining every day, all day, and it was so.
Hello from editing. At this point, Stella had knocked something over or something like that, and the audio stopped recording. Here's the face that she made when she realized that happened. So here's after they figured that out, and here's the rest of the episode. Okay, bye.
I hope that little fly gets in that clap one of these days.
Honestly, that motherfucker has been
Or is he gonna get
taunting
the clap?
us.
Yeah.
Right?
Give him the clap.
Something. What were we saying again? We were talking about the weather. Seasons changing.
Seasons changing. I was telling y'all how I got stuck in California during COVID, and it was just sunshine every day, all day. Nothing changed. It was like Groundhog's Day every day, but in a beautiful place.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I would have rather been in Michigan with the seasons changing and everything
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody here was like jumping around from boo thing to boo thing. I'm like, I missed out on boo thing opportunities.
Yeah, cuffing season.
Man, I would.
It
I
really
would've-
is.
I
It's
would've
like
been
the
pregnant,
time.
though. I probably would have had a COVID baby.
You would have had a COVID
I probably would have
baby.
had a COVID baby.
My friends had
Dang.
COVID babies, and
Freaking
one
weirdos.
only the ones not like cute and good.
But think
The other
about
ones
it.
suck.
You getting paid to be in the house booed up? Are
That
you
was
crazy?
That's
I
a
know.
time nobody will ever forget.
I actually lived with my ex-boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend lived with me, I should say, during
Haven't they all?
shutdown. We literally experienced shutdown together, and Connor lived with us too. So I had my best friend and my ex-boyfriend. And you know what? We only fucked one time.
Y'all had
Me
some
and my
money.
ex.
Did y'all get that money? That
Yeah, we
unemployment?
got money. Of course
That
we got
was a
money.
time.
Everybody got money.
That was a time.
Now see, I was
That
the
was a
opposite. I was living with my cousin, her boyfriend, and they baby, and they was all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I was the third wheel. Like, you ever been to
Yeah.
third wheel in the quarantine? Like,
I
card
Not in the
games.
quarantine.
Hell
Let me
no.
tell you something. Card games, that's when you realize card games are really segregated. Because why they can't be made for 1 and 3? Why I got to be 2 and 4?
Right,
So now the
right.
game is made for couples, and they got to redo the rules to make me feel invited and included.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm just like, hey, man, y'all can just play two person.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Get
Y'all
me
just,
outta
yeah,
here.
y'all,
You don't
y'all
have,
don't
this
have
is
to.
2-player,
Yeah,
babe.
you
We
don't have
ain't
to
doing
cut the
it.
cards in half to be like, let my cousin play. This 0.5. Like, it's all right. You don't have to
Absolutely.
cut the ace in half, because it's okay.
So, do you have any plans for cuffing season? Are you
It's
staying
coming.
away from everybody, or are we like, I kind of want to be booed up when the winter hits, or
You
what?
and Foxy.
Definitely me and my dog. You know what? I'm just gonna take it as it come. I'm not looking for anything.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm just gonna take it as it come. But the one thing for cuffing season, I'm gonna cuff myself. You know what
I'm
I'm
about
saying?
to cuff myself too.
Cuff myself and
Period.
you know, stay in my bag and because one thing I have learned is you look for love and you don't find it. You know what I'm saying? Let it find you. You know what I'm saying?
When you look for
True.
love, you start
Yeah.
looking in literally all the wrong places.
And I remember my daddy used to always tell me, my daddy would always tell me, and my parents, honestly, like, if you just go to work and doing what you're supposed to do, then everything else will fall into place.
Yeah.
Just stay focused. But I think this winter, I got a lot going on. I got a lot of shows, a lot of stuff to do. So I'm just about to
Probably some more traveling and stuff too,
I have a
huh?
lot more
Your
traveling to do.
person's like famous. That's how I feel as well. Like I think people who are entertainers or like up and coming entertainers and stuff like that, like you're meant for something big. Like you can meet people along the way that you love that help you grow. Like you said earlier, you're with somebody and you're growing as well.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like you are meant for such a bigger platform that your person's going to be on that level with you and will understand. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel as well. I'm not saying like I'm going to be, we're out here trying to do something as well. But who knows if our people are somebody who we can relate to and what we do and what we love,
I already know my person does not live in Michigan.
It's not here. Yeah. And sometimes you just know. And I don't think so either. So.
But you know what? I had a friend that made an interesting point. And it kind of made me think because I'm torn, And like you said, as entertainers, I'm going to pose the question, would you rather find somebody now before you get on?
right.
Or after? Because then that's the other. You know what I'm saying?
Can I hear my opinion? I think for love, no, because maybe yeah, but not every situation, because there's gonna become a point where like it's gonna be all about you, and like when you meet them, like you're not where you are at that point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You're not famous enough yet or whatever the fuck. So.
That's a good question.
I feel like people you would meet when you're getting that platform are just going to understand more and that you can relate to, who maybe you're doing your tour with or you're working with or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it could happen,
The thing about that, though, is like it's very hard to date comedians. If you are a comedian or if you're not a comedian, it's very hard to date a comedian. So
It's just hard to date in general.
I think the best thing you could do as a comic is find a normie, which is short for normal person, and hope to God that they are very understanding and patient and that they have their own lives, that they're independent.
I could dream.
Because we be gone a lot, like for real.
We
And
really do.
like I just started getting serious about my travel and my shows. So like I can't imagine once I like really get up there and I'm gone every weekend. Like we're gone a lot. So it's like you got to have a really deep, secure connection with a person, I think. And I'm learning that as well with all these fucking failed attempts that I've had for the past year or so. Like they just can't keep up, man.
No, they can't. You know what? And I will say this. In the last 8 years, I've run both sides of the gambit. A civilian, I call them civilians.
There you go.
A civilian or another comic. To me, I don't think is what you do. I think is who you are. Because you can find a wealthy man who's not secure, or you can find a wealthy man because here's the thing with us. Fame is a drug.
Hell yeah.
Period.
Get that tattooed.
You can be wealthy and accomplished in your regular life, but overlooked. But then you come into our world and people are like, oh, you're this person because you're with her, and you know what I'm saying. So now you're getting
True.
attention that you never got before, and that becomes a drug. And then you can date another, honestly, and I'm just saying this, as women, we have a little bit different than men, you know, because
Absolutely.
a woman to me is okay with taking the back seat. It's not too many dudes that's okay with finding their spot. I think you have to be who you are as a person.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women really do take the back.
Yeah, we
the
know,
back
like,
seat.
how many actors have you seen where Denzel's wife just stopped acting and did all this other, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but then you'll take, you know, Serena, she's accomplished, but then everybody dogging her husband out. Oh, he missed her. And it's like, well, he's accomplished in itself, but fame is the difference.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, that's the absolute difference. Like, why can't Rihanna be happy with ASAP? He makes a living. He ain't got as much money as her, but he makes a living.
Yeah.
Right.
And he could take care of his family.
What a cute baby, by
You know,
the way.
so why can't it be? But again, because she's more famous. So fame is almost, that's when I say it's a gift
fame
and a
game.
curse. Yeah, it's a gift and a curse, because he who is the most famous, that's going to be the person they see. It don't matter. Like, people, like, now a younger generation will look at it and say, oh, Beyonce is made Jay-Z. But if you know anything, you know Jay-Z was a
made
bigger,
Beyonce.
It's not even Jay-Z. At one point in time, he was a bigger star.
Yep.
And then it was cool for her to be with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then in her own right, she worked and became a larger star. So now it's like, oh, you're with Beyonce now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
people have such a short memory if you're not around, and just that fast, it went
Absolutely.
from, oh, I got the hottest chick in the game, where my, you know what I'm saying? And she happened with me, to, oh, he's Mr. Beyonce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Mr.
Jay-Z,
Beyonce.
but I'm just saying, and I'm like, Jay-Z is he's a businessman, you know,
Yeah.
but right now he's not in the limelight.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
So
true.
now people don't give him the respect because he's
He
not
done
in the
retired
limelight.
16 different times, so.
But you know, and I think that's the difference. But if you even, because everybody be like, oh, I want Jay-Z and Beyonce and couple goals, but if you
Do you really though?
I
Do
mean,
you
but you know
really
how
though?
you don't really, but you know how people put it out there and they like
Yeah.
they're a power couple, and I said, but if you listen to the onset of a relationship, he dogged the hell out of her for a long time.
He definitely
And
did.
then when he got older and figured out that she was the best thing that happened to him, then he changed his mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
that's just is what it is. So
Imagine if
Absolutely.
they did ever get divorced, Beyonce and Jay-Z, which probably won't happen, but
Knock on some wood. You never know. Shit, look at the world.
look at the world.
Beyonce looked good. We just saw her in concert. She looked amazing. A little
She
Blue
does
Ivy
look
Carter
amazing.
coming out, dancing and stuff.
Yeah, she needs to cheat on her man now.
That's true.
That's where that freakum dress came from.
Yeah. Now he can, and then he can come back from retirement and write an entire album about how his more famous wife cheated on him.
Wouldn't that be something
be
if
all
Beyonce
boo-hoo.
cheated on Jay-Z?
She probably has.
Yes.
What a good publicist. What a good
Let me tell you
publicist.
something. I'm not gonna allegedly, because I know I was gonna be a lawyer before I was a comedian, so I know to preface everything with allegedly or probably to give it that reasonable doubt.
There you go.
But what I will say is, one thing I noticed is that we're Virgos. We're sneaky. We got a whole nother. You don't really never know. You'll
Yeah.
never really know. Everybody, I'm like you'll never really know everything unless I want you. You'll
Unless
never
you
really.
want to know. Yeah.
I spoon feed you.
Damn, I can't stand that shit.
Trust has to be earned. You got to earn.
That's why you can't. That's why I can't be romantic with a Virgo. I was romantic with a Virgo. That was a huge mistake.
Never been with the Virgo.
Here's the thing: we are loyal, and we gonna be there, but we're not open books. You gotta earn all that.
True.
You gotta earn the Hearn. You know.
You gotta earn.
You gotta earn the Hearn, man. You can't just be out here not earning the Hearn. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just an impatient Aquarius.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, that's what all that is.
What is
You know what I mean?
But why you want to know all my info? Because you're gonna be gone in 3 months anyway. So what difference does it make?
That's how I feel. That's how
Amen.
usually.
Hallelujah.
That's how long it usually lasts. 3
Yeah.
months.
So you want me to be all intense for 3 months? No, I'm a Virgo. It's gonna take me 3 years. I'm a turtle. I'm gonna be down the street.
I
Hell
did
yeah.
listen. I did get my Virgo to open up to me. Absolutely.
And we so mad because then you gone. And we be like, what was the point?
What was the point?
What was
Literally.
the point?
I wasn't the one that left.
I
so
could have
let's
stayed.
make that clear.
I could have stayed over here and been.
That's how I felt about it.
But you know, I'm different. I'm a different breed.
Yeah, you are.
And August and September is different as well.
Absolutely, as all
Oh,
they are.
true.
They all are. And I would be curious to see your entire chart. What's your moon?
Oh my God,
Do
we
you
would
know?
have Jenna,
You don't
our
know?
friend. She can read all that and do all the
Lord.
charts.
Yeah, we need to call Jenna for your lashes and her reading.
There we go. Boom. Please.
We'll get it on and popping.
I'm ready. I'm not ready for the pumpkin spice bitches, but I'm ready for the pumpkin season.
The pumpkin spice lifestyle.
Pumpkin spice lifestyle.
I'm ready for Timberlands.
This
is Timberland season.
Fall is
Hell
my
yeah.
absolute favorite.
Hell yeah.
Fresh haircuts and Timberlands, sweatshirts.
Sign me up. Fresh cut and some Timberlands. Where you at, daddy?
Damn.
Where the hoochie daddies at?
That's not
What is, can you
Oh.
explain what a hoochie daddy is? Or a
think it's the
hoochie mama?
Well, I know what a hoochie mama is.
What is it? Is it bad?
Me. Ain't nothing but a hood ride hoochie
Hoochie
mama.
hood ride, hoochie mama. Ain't no better hoochie
See?
mama. Mm-hmm.
That's what I need.
Yeah, it was just a stigma that they tried to give black girls in the ghetto who was free spirited and stuff like that, or whatever happened. You called them hood rats and hoochie mamas, but
Me
y'all
too.
was still at our house, so it don't matter.
Talk that shit.
I love that. There's a
Talk
show
that
I
truth.
watch on Tubi. It's called Hoochie Daddies.
I feel like
But it's a
hoochie.
lot of studs. It's a lot of studs on it.
Oh, that's what hoochie daddies
It's
are?
great.
What's the show?
They're just fighting each other the whole time.
Oh, that's
They're
interesting.
just
It's kind of like a
all
Bad Girls
living-
Club kind of vibe.
Oh, they live in a house together.
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
It's a good. Check it out.
Hoochie daddies.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy. I thought that was what are shorts. But it's a
You're
genre of
right.
people. I
Are
thought
they
it was
shorts?
Yeah, they be like,
I
these the
think
hoochie
they are
daddy shorts. They short
You're
shorts.
right.
Never even.
Well, I wear hoochie
never heard the
shorts
term
all the
hoochie
time.
daddy. I've only heard hoochie mama.
Yeah, I don't even want a hoochie daddy.
Absolutely not. Stay your ass at home. No, thank you.
I feel like a hoochie daddy is an old man. You know what I'm saying? Who want to do the
It gets
hoochie
that.
coochie.
Yeah.
The hoochie
The
100%.
hoochie coochie with your hoochie daddy. Right. And he drink moonshine.
On his porch.
Speaking of moonshine,
Overalls.
those little old moonshines with the fruit in them are really good. Have you ever had them?
The ones in the
one.
jar.
The Smoky Mountain, whatever the hell they're called.
I haven't had the ones with the fruit, but I did have one called a peach cobbler one.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious.
They have the fruit and they put all the moonshine in them and you can eat them out and stuff.
I don't fuck with that shit. If it's sold at a liquor store, it's not real moonshine. Just so you know.
Well, my auntie Mabel used to make tub wine.
Yeah.
Bless her
see?
soul back in the
What
day.
kind of wine?
Tub wine.
What's tub wine?
Basically moonshine. They made wine in a tub, in
Hell
a bathtub, and bottled it up and sold it.
Got fucked up.
Got fucked.
You know they've been making wine in the toilet in jail, in prison.
They do everything
Hell
in the
yeah,
toilet.
they are.
Yeah, they do everything. But yeah, that's exactly the similar situation. But yeah, I like my shit real because Peruvians
my shit real.
Peruvians drink pisco, which is the bottom of the barrel of the wine barrel where it's extra fermented, and then you drain that liquor out or that alcohol out, whatever
And
the
that's
fuck.
like the...
And then you get
gold.
pisco, and it will fuck you up.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna mess you up. Peruvian food, cause Yo-Yo's mama made me a meal. What's the name of it?
Lomo saltado.
See?
What she said.
Remember we ate that one time? How good that
Oh,
was?
I
Melanie
ate it.
remembers as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you why I remember it. It was February 20th. That's just how memorable the date was.
Damn,
sat
it
over
was
here.
wintertime?
Yes, I ate, got nice and saucy, drank some tequila. Why am I drinking
was
tequila
good.
with Hispanic? And I'm stupid with Peruvian people, and I'm tearing up. And everybody over here like water. Oh, it's water, and I'm over here like tequila. So, and I was feeling good because it's nothing like a bunch of tequila on a full stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The food was made to soak up tequila. It was fries, it was rice, it was beef, it was everything to soak up a pint of tequila. So then
My favorite Peruvian dish.
went around the corner, caught an Uber, went around the corner, went to the bar, and then next thing you know, picked up my man, and then I ended up in a relationship. So
After that night?
after that night, I ended up
When
in
we
a
were all
whole.
here?
Yes, I ended up with a whole
Or
boyfriend.
the last episode you were on, yeah.
Yeah,
Party
I-
with Peruvians, gonna end up with a whole ass
a
boyfriend.
whole boyfriend. I ended up with.
Whole hoochie daddy.
That
A
was
whole
like a
hoochie
really...
daddy.
That was, first of all, a great home-cooked meal.
That was a great.
We
home.
were lit as fuck anyway. We were smoking
Shout
and
out,
drinking.
moms.
Man,
Yes.
Shout out, mama. I was toe up on the floor.
We had 2 plates. 2 plates.
Licked it clean.
Licked it clean.
Y'all should have came to the bar with me. It's y'all's fault.
We should have. I don't know why. Probably
Y'all
was
left
me.
me unsupervised. I was looking cute. And y'all left me unsupervised. And I walked in like, my name Melanie. I'm happy to be here.
Yep. And then somebody went ahead and
That's why I'm single,
Fell
because
in
I
love.
do be out. I just love. I'm like, I look.
But yes, for real.
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's still summertime. If you keep acting like that, you're for sure gonna be participating in cuffing season.
I need.
Mafiosa.
I have to get cuffed. I have to get cuffed for cuffing season. I just need.
Why?
I just need
No, you don't.
I just need one thing. I always get a little boo at the end of the year.
You don't have to.
That's my end of the year boo. I
You
like
don't have to have a
Halloween.
boo though.
No, not a boo like I'm dating him. I just want like a boo to cuddle up with. 'Cause I'm gonna be cold.
I think this season, like I said, if it come, it come.
Because
But
I'm gonna be cold.
I'm kind of okay with just being by myself, man.
That's how I'm feeling.
I'm feeling just
Next
real.
year is a new year. Maybe
Stella
we can
said,
we can venture into something at the end of the summer next year. But like
Right now,
this
Seacrest is
winter,
out.
I'm trying. Seacrest is out, dog.
Seacrest is out for the rest.
Seacrest out.
Our friend Priscilla, who was on before you, we just did a double episode, was saying cord cutting and was talking
Cord
about
cutting, snip, snip,
cut. Yeah,
motherfucker.
I would always say cutting a cord, but like cutting the cord with people and things that don't serve you anymore, and you have to cut that cord to
Yeah.
You
heal.
definitely do. And
Absolutely.
I have discovered that you have to have healthy boundaries.
True.
Boundaries are healthy, not just for boundaries are really for you.
Yeah,
For you.
obviously.
They're not, for the other person, but it's for you to protect your peace and all that kind of stuff. And here's the thing. We all know better. But you know what I'm saying? The thing is, it just takes us a while to do better. But we know better.
Yeah.
We all know this is the thing I figured out about humans. We know everything we know for the most part to get what we need to get done, to get through what we need to get through. Don't nobody got to keep beating us in the head and telling us this. It's the doing is the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we hear and we know, but it's the doing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's nothing. And I'm just tell people, it takes you a minute. Even if you try and you mess up and you try again, just keep trying, because eventually you're going to get it right. So if you with it and you keep going back and you with it and you keep going back, one day you're going to stop. One day
That
you're going
is
to wake up and
true.
say, I ain't doing it no more. So don't feel bad about if you're in a relationship and you don't know, because a new thing that I figured out now is people say you can cut people off, but you kind of have to do what they call like a de-escalation. You got to break it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you
Absolutely.
were with somebody and y'all were emotionally connected and you were intimate and things like that, like your body and you're connected to that person. You know what I'm saying?
That's my
Like,
biggest thing
That's
right
exactly
now.
what Priscilla was saying. She was explaining it as like an energy transfer and an energy cord.
So what we call it in spirituality and Christianity, it's called a soul tie. Your soul is connected to that person, because when you release and you give and you take, you're putting your body with that person and y'all becoming one. So in my faith purposes, like I understand, like our human, we're flesh, and I ain't knocking nobody for like that, but like now
Right.
I understand why you can't be intimate with everybody. You can't
You
give
can't,
everybody
yeah.
that
Real.
energy, because you ever be with somebody and you start acting like them, you start picking up traits
Yeah,
of them.
absolutely.
That's that soul tie. That's that tie.
The soul tie. You're
So
right.
some stuff was meant for our protection. It wasn't that I didn't want you to have a good time and have fun, but I just know that if you give yourself away to everybody, you're gonna give away a piece of yourself. That's why you be depleted every time you get out of a relationship, because you didn't gave yourself and you didn't gave a portion of yourself
True.
to somebody emotionally, physically, mentally. So then you depleted, and
That
then you got to
is
get
true.
it back together again. And then if you don't, you're gonna jump into something else, and then they gonna deplete you, and then you flatline it. You see what I'm saying? So
It's so confusing. That's how my biggest thing is, because the person I've been talking to, I met so
I'm
naturally.
gonna need a shot of tequila after that little statement.
But now
You about read first chapter of my book, girl. Right at my face.
Literally.
Damn.
It's just hard. It's hard to to do that.
To what? Cut the cord?
Cut the cord.
The soul tied?
Your soul tie,
I
and
like soul
establish
tied.
boundaries with people when you know you don't want to.
It's hard to
you
do, but
gotta
it's
do
not
it.
it's harder not
Impossible.
to. It's harder not to.
Yeah, true.
Because you're going to be hurt if you do it, and you're going to be
That
hurt
is
if you don't do
true.
it. So you might as well be hurt and get your shit done, and you might actually get some results. That's what I had to, and I'm talking to myself, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So you might
true.
be, because you're going to be damned if you do, damned if you don't. So
That's
if you don't
true.
do the boundaries, you're going to be hurt. And if you do the boundaries, you're going to be hurt. So I might as well be hurt and heal at the same time.
I'm gonna hurt.
You know what I'm saying? So you might as well hurt and heal. Because if you do the boundary, you're going to heal at the same time.
That's true.
So I might as well hurt and heal instead of hurt and hurt and hurt.
Yep.
Because the more you don't seal up the boundary, it's going to get closer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right, I did this once. All right, cool. She ain't say nothing. Then I'm going to do this and then. You ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this because you ain't say nothing. So until you don't, that's what boundary, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
true.
you're going to hurt either way it go. So you might as well hurt and heal at the same time.
Hurt and heal,
Hurt.
baby.
Hurt and heal, baby. It's a hurt and heal season. You
Yeehaw.
might as well hurt and heal. You're going to hurt
Yeah,
anyway,
fuck-
so you might as well heal in the process.
Forget
There you go.
forget a cuffing season. We got
This is the hurt and heal season.
hurt and heal season.
So you
Cheers to hurting and healing.
can hurt and healing. So
Where
you can come
where
out.
we going in the winter? We gotta go somewhere warm.
I need to go on a trip.
Listen, I'll heal all day, but when it's cold and snowy and wet outside and I don't want to leave the house, depression's knocking at my door. So you gotta kind of like, it's a thin line in between the two. You know what I mean? You can heal, which I guess you can still be active in the winter. You just really gotta push yourself a little extra. You don't
Yeah,
got them
sure.
blue skies like calling your name. You know? Dang.
And then,
It was a sip.
you know what helped me was actually lights.
Oh, like the lights with
Like-
that you put on your face?
No, like
What are we talking
like
about?
no. So when I live, because I would get seasonal depression, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was dark. So when I lived downtown, I could see the lights from places, and I could
Oh,
kind of
that's
see
pretty.
it. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay.
And like sometimes those LED lights,
Yeah.
like and you were like just like light sensation
in
to your
general.
brain, just light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because really, you just need some light. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Right.
And then you got to think this is about to be dark.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be dark. You need some light, to,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying, to just kind of, because it's all in here. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
Like this right here controls so much, and you have so much control. Hey, people, you got more control over this than you think. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes you do have to talk to yourself. And I'm gonna tell people the beginning of the day when you first wake up, there's gonna be a time when you cognitively wake up before you physically wake up.
Yeah.
So when you cognitively wake up, that's the battle. That's the, oh, we did it. Hey, this is a good day. About to get up. I'm alive. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for everything that, whatever it is, you got to, before you even put your feet on the ground, that's where your day start. So then when you physically wake up, now you can physically get out the bed, but cognitively you're going to wake up first.
I've been walking a lot
absolutely.
lately. So like that's been my get up in the morning. I walk and get a coffee.
Like whatever you have to do to, like working out is for me. And that's why I got so
Yeah.
skinny, because I was like,
You are.
it works out like the endorphins. It helps me get out all the stuff, because some stuff is just releasing. Like you have to physically release things. That's why we cry. You have to physically
True.
release
Absolutely.
things. So if you keep everything bottled up, you know what I'm saying, then it's gonna.
I
it's
only
gonna stay
cry
there.
4 times a year. Not even. Make it like 3.
I cry all the time.
I did my first time
I
this
stay
year.
crying.
I cry all the time, and then I suck it up, and then I come on out the house. But you know what I'm saying? I cry all the time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
it
out.
feels good.
It feels good.
I
I
don't
ain't
know.
gonna
I
lie.
can't. Sometimes it's just like pulling teeth.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Takes a lot.
You only cry 4 times a year? I already done
Only-
seen you cry 3 times in the past 2 months.
Which means you only got one more time.
you're,
Like
you're
what,
about to meet
once?
your
Your
quota.
I
quota.
only
You only got
cried
one more time.
once.
Twice. I've seen you cry twice in the past.
We got a cry record.
I hate.
Yeah.
You know who I'm crying about?
Argentina.
Who's ever listening? Not you, bitch.
You know what? I would say this though.
No, it's been a
Oh.
heavy year.
White people
We're
got good
crying about a lot
breakup
of
songs.
things.
White people got good breakup songs. Like y'all got good get it back together. Like
White
try and try. Like y'all got good songs. Like you know,
White people
But
have one
I mean,
thing will
sure,
give you.
but like,
no, for real. Because
A
for real,
good
but
like,
like
breakup.
black people have really good breakup
yeah,
songs.
but that's I've been there. But
Y'all do
they don't.
everything better.
That's a really bold statement, Melanie, because I'm gonna have to disagree. I think black people
Well,
have
let me just
way
say
better
this.
breakup songs.
I'm
than-
gonna say this, not
Absolutely.
break, but like
Backstreet
let
Boys.
me rephrase that. Not breakup, but it's a lot of songs to pull yourself back together, because you can't say like Kelly Clarkson, These Hazel
Okay.
Eyes, You try,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
try it. And then Avril Lavigne, Complicated.
Ooh, that's a
Because the
good
words
one.
are so simplistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You just,
yeah,
y'all like,
yeah.
white people just say what they gonna say over a beat.
Yeah.
Black people gotta be like, somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my hair. And it be so, like, black
White
people
people just be speaking. That's the
because
most
white people's get together songs are very general. Y'all are very general for the crowd.
True.
Black people are so specific. You know what I'm saying? Like, you slept in my bed in apartment 2E. I know that was you with Tyrone and Leslie. You be like, okay, how is this?
good.
This is very specific, sir. And I can't relate. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It got to be like, we get very like walk down our, like we treat breakup stuff like gospel songs. Like, let me get on your street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Let me get on your street.
Let me get down on your street. Let me get in your face. You know, white people just general.
To be honest, the only person I can think about who like sings like not okay. Let me back up. I'm gonna mention Taylor Swift because I think she's more of like whiny, my heart's broken, man. And then like all these other white women are like, we got this,
Like Pink,
we're better off.
Yeah, Pink
you know,
be like, I got this. Avril Lavigne,
Yeah.
I got this. Kelly Clarkson,
Avril-
I got this.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley
now.
Cyrus, I
Yeah.
got this.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? Justin Timberlake said, like, cry me a river, go. Cause sometimes you gotta hit black people with white people shit in the breakup. Like, hey, brother, cry me a river. You know what I'm saying? Cause you gonna be used to all the
Justin
stuff
Timberlake,
you
I
hit me
think,
with.
is got his black card, right? From that album? No.
And then he lost it again.
Did he really?
With the Janet and the Diddy thing, he lost it. And then he came out with Justin and the Flannels, and he lost it.
He's done.
Justin,
He
done.
did have
and
it for a
then we
while.
ain't like the way you ain't put the rest of NSYNC on, because everybody know that
True.
JC, they just didn't know what to do with Latino artists at the time, and everybody know JC was
Jennifer
gonna
Lopez,
be, you
Diddy.
know, we feel the same way about Jenny. You funded it on Puffy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when
for
the whole
real.
thing with Shine happened, so we ain't really fooling with Jenny on the bottom. But Cardi B, yeah. Fat Joe, yup.
I've
All
been wanting
day.
to talk about this. Have
well,
you seen?
also the time that Jennifer Lopez said the N-word
Well,
When the
her.
hell did she say that? Oh, I mean,
in the Ja Rule, her and Ja Rule song.
Yeah, we didn't like that.
No,
We
of
didn't
course
like
she
that.
didn't
She
like
did
So
not.
I'm
that.
gonna just
She
explain
She
this.
did
did.
not.
They edited it out on the radio.
Jennifer Lopez?
Straight up, she did. Go ahead.
No. Cardi B, yes. you see the difference?
yes.
Because Cardi is for the
Absolutely.
culture. Cardi got a nice, good old black baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jennifer ain't for the culture. When it was time for you to have them babies, you went back to Mark. You
Mark
feel me?
Anthony.
You Miss me with
Yeah.
that. Miss me with that, boo boo. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, imagine if Puff and Jennifer J-Lo had a baby. That would have been a cute ass baby.
That would have been a cute ass
But low
baby.
key, now that I think about it, rest in peace, Kim Porter.
I was
But
gonna say, rest in peace, Kim
I
Porter.
think she was
Rest in
jealous of
peace.
Kim Porter. Because you couldn't hold it to her. Kim
Kim
Porter
Porter
was
was
beautiful,
beautiful.
classy, graceful, everything.
No, she was.
Yeah.
Kim
Everything.
Porter was
Kim
a
Porter,
beautiful.
everything.
Was a beautiful woman, and that's so funny you brought her up because I like her a lot. R.I.P. Kim Porter. Speaking of crazy baby mamas in the world, I've been wanting to talk about her all day. Britney fucking Spears. I want in the stripper pole video.
Did you see that shit? Yeah, now she's in the house with a stripper pole. Because you know how she'd be dancing in her little dining room or whatever the fuck room it is. Now they've installed a stripper pole. And she's got her stripper pole in front of her camera. And she's not just twirling on the floor, she's twirling in the air. I'm over here like, who
Hey.
let her buy that?
Low key, forget all that. Brittany, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Why we
See?
not saying that Brittany body look good? We not saying that Brittany she don't look like Madonna. You know what I'm saying?
JT from the City Girls. I was like, I need to
I
know
mean, I'm
Britney's
just
moves.
saying,
I'm
the whole world is certainly watching, so good for her.
I mean,
She's got to be making at least, what, $20 off her
I'm just
monetization?
saying,
What
like,
is
come
this?
on, now we can't like. Look, the girl look good now. You know what I'm saying? Let Brittany do what she want to do. You know, like at this point in time,
They've all seen
we
it.
gotta. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Federline got
my
custody of them kids.
God.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So just let her be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And his other baby mama black. She raising them kids.
Do you
right.
know black
You'll be
people
okay.
are more supportive of? I think black people are more supportive of Britney Spears than white
amazing.
people. Like every time I've
white
heard
people
a
be on
rap,
some bullshit.
every time I heard a rapper or someone in who's whatever, it's been a white person hating on her, but black people are just like, Britney got her thing. Like, look at that little thong she doing and everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's just always so much support on that side of the community from her. And she maybe is going through it. Everyone says she on drugs.
Maybe?
Do you think she on drugs? Or is she just manic?
I don't know.
I think they fucked up the wires in her brain when they gave her all the drugs at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely got the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing: at some point in time, either we gonna help her or we gonna let her be. Mm-hmm. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because
You said, who bought her that?
yeah, like we just she did, but it's like either we gonna, you know, she gonna do what she do, and then she might not be crazy at all. You know what I'm saying? She might not be, because some child
There's a
stars.
conspiracy theory for you. Holy shit.
Here's the thing: she might have some stuff going on, but also, child artists have it really tough. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a childhood.
Yeah, true.
Michael Jackson didn't have a childhood. You know, all those kids on the Mickey
Mickey
Mouse
Mouse
Club
Club
and stuff like that. Raven Simone. You know, a lot of people, they didn't have child. So then you'll see a period, and then because we saw them at a particular age, we don't let them grow.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gave Britney Spears the squeaky clean image. We didn't say that's who she was. We gave her the image.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we give people an image, and when they don't live up to the image that we gave them, then they crazy or they doing something or they something like that. And I'm not saying she might not have nothing going on, but she could have also always been this person.
Yeah,
And she
true.
never got a chance to be who she was because she was under contract. Can you imagine not being who you can be because you under contract? So you can't turn up, you can't party, you
True.
can't do
It's like,
nothing.
I've been waiting to buy that pole my whole life.
Yeah, I wanted to buy that pole my whole life, but I was on the Mickey Mouse Club and they told me it wasn't in my contract.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to wait 32 years to be able to dance on the pole with a bikini on.
I want to see. Fuck yeah. Go her. And I want to, like, I should just be sitting here probably editing her videos like, damn, I look good, bitch.
Right.
And here's the
For
thing,
real.
like,
She's like,
Look
mind
at
your
all these
business,
views.
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then my thing is, them kids be okay, because at the end of the day, them kids wouldn't have been here if your daddy was being faithful and he didn't leave his other girlfriend.
Kevin
to drive
Federline
back.
does have a good
yeah.
reputation, apparently, out of all the baby daddies. He got a good new wife who takes care of Britney Spears' kids, and he does have black kids as well.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I love about being the age I am. I remember in real time when all this happened. Like, he was with Shar from Moesha in real time. You know what I'm saying? She was pregnant in real time.
Isn't that crazy?
He cheated on her with Britney Spears. We seen all this play out in real time. So a lot of us in a particular age group didn't have no kickers for Britney Spears because we didn't care, because it was like, you took that girl from you know what I'm saying? So we didn't care. And so then he ended up being you. So basically, in hindsight, you took the backup dancer from the pregnant black girl, and then you got kids with him, and then y'all tried to create a family, and then you went crazy, and then he took them kids back to that girl to raise them, and she was like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was, in this simplistic matter, that's what it was. You cheated on your girl with a famous girl, and then she turned out to be a whole ass baby mama, and then you had to take your kids and go over here and get child support and all that and be a baby daddy. So
Yeah.
and so in real time, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, watching all this stuff, that's why I be so irritated with
Being a celebrity's, having your mom or dad being a famous person, but not only a famous person, but somebody who's considered mentally ill and shit like that. At that age, I only could imagine, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to school like that.
I mean, but shit, kids got to go to school with Tanya down the street that everybody knows she a crackhead. So I mean, shit, at least you get to go home to a mansion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These kids got to go home. You know, it's famous crackheads in the neighborhood.
Be like, your mom's Britney
Tanya, your
Spears.
mama, like skin Tanya with the braids. That's
Yeah.
your mama, you know what I'm saying? The kids got to know who Tanya is. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, the only difference
That's
is
true.
they go to a pissy mattress, you go to a mansion. No.
T.I. and Tiny got a whole bunch of kids. Their kids are cute too, and they're very talented.
Are they? What do they do?
Like sing and shit.
Like sing and shit?
Like their little
are they,
daughters.
We gotta
Real
change the
cute.
subject because I'm gonna get canceled. Let's just change the subject.
Okay, we
What
can
do
talk
you
about it.
mean?
Get canceled before.
I want to hear what you have
I
to
gotta
say.
hear about
We're gonna say
T.I.
that
and
off
Tiny.
camera.
Okay, heard.
Oh my. Ugh, I hate that. Okay,
Why?
Fine. Because that's how a good episode is made. You want to talk about we want to say the cancelable thing, but
How do
I get
you
it.
feel about Lizzo?
Mel Mel's
We've
on the
been
news
talking
now.
about her every time in
gotta be
every
good.
episode.
How
But
do I feel? I don't. No, I'm just playing.
We got
I
excited.
mean, I don't think that I think the body shaming thing was a reach. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Just because you know, I found out that they were reality stars and I was on another show and yada yada yada. So then I got to look at the angle. Yeah, the banana thing, I could see it because you had already had interviews about it and stuff like that. True. Sometimes I feel like particular people, they know who to try. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna try that with everybody, but you're gonna try that who you think you can try it with. And then the other party is people be so hungry sometimes to go to free parties and go here and be in London that you're going to take the treatment that somebody take, and then when it become too much, then you be like, but again, put your boundaries up. I ain't doing this.
That's
I'm sorry,
true.
so thank you so much, but this opportunity ain't for me.
Right.
People don't know how to put their boundaries up, and then when you don't, it becomes a whole thing when you could have just said no from the get-go, because that's not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I feel like some things are, people don't want to do stuff. Then when they do it, they regret it, they get resentful, and then it comes out, and it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying nobody's right or wrong, but at the end of the day, you have an option to say, because if you come to me, hey, nah, fam, I'm just going home. Give me my little $4,500 to get on the plane, and I'm going to go home. And I'm okay, because if I don't work for you, I can work for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think in entertainment, I'm going to just say this. I would rather lose opportunities than lose my character and my integrity.
That's true.
Because I would just rather do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 8 years, and you can't say that my character has changed, my integrity has changed. The same person I am when you in the room is the same person I am when you out the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? What you see is what you get. I'm going to be 1,000 with you. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to me, that's the thing that's going to carry you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem with saying that opportunity ain't for me. I ain't gonna jeopardize my character. I ain't gonna jeopardize my integrity. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you have to turn down things like that.
Down because I ain't gonna let you put me in a position. You know what I'm saying? That I can't wake up and look at myself.
Always can be another door to open, but once you
sacrifice your integrity, once you do it the first time, you're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep doing it, and then it becomes a thing. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And so I'm okay with being like, nah, I'm cool. It ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Not every opportunity is a good one, babe.
All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money.
Do you think that those tales are true? I mean, like, I don't think that they're true. There's no way that she made them eat a fucking banana out of a...
No, she probably did that. She probably did.
I believe it. They were in Amsterdam.
No, I can see that.
Really?
I can see that.
I don't know why. I just don't.
Because it was it was a couple interviews where she had talked about it beforehand. You know what I'm saying? I can see personality types.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if you got a kink and stuff like that, like I said, fame and money make you do a lot of stuff. Like, people will do stuff. It's more famous people that don't have no money that can get people to do stuff than it is with people with money and no fame.
Okay, yeah.
Just because of the promise of you getting out there and doing something. Like, it's a thing to be like, oh, think about it. You would know, you coming back to the crib and be like, oh, this so-and-so, they was on tour with Lizzo. But you don't know what you had to do to be on tour with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, some people might think about it, because where else? It was a good, so James Brown Get Up was a good movie. Mm-hmm. And he pointed out a big thing. So it was James Brown, and he had this one guy that was up under him, his right hand, Mr. Bird. And James Brown basically was a ham. I mean, a mess, dogging people out, cussing them out, dogging them out in front of their wife, emasculating everybody, being a real ham. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, he had a little drama, but he just was being real. And so the guys on there was like, we tired, we getting ready to run out, we ain't dealing with him. How you deal with him? And he was like, outside of that, we wouldn't have been able to tour the world and do none of the stuff we was doing without him. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, he was like, will we be living this life without him? And I had to think about it. So there's the question. Now the band, they saying, no, we wouldn't, but we gonna leave with our dignity. He like, I'm cool, I get that. You know what I'm saying? And eventually he ended up leaving because he wanted to be a star. But my point being is, how many people would just stay because I wouldn't have this opportunity no other time? You know what I'm saying? Where else would I be able to party in London?
That's what people always think. It's like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I probably would do something like that too. My dumb ass. I'd be like, oh, hopping on the boat, let's go. Like, because it's an opportunity. And I'm an opportunist sometimes.
You're
But
like,
here's the
I
thing.
love bananas.
I love bananas.
Here's the thing
Thought you never
about,
asked.
because I'm a
Sweet
little older,
Jessica.
so here's the thing about life. There's so many opportunities.
True.
Every day you get up, it's a different opportunity. It just depends on where you gonna go get it.
What direction you
And
take.
what direction you gonna go take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why they be like, the road is very broad for everybody to go this way. But everybody not disciplined enough to go that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's discipline and sacrifice and self-control going that way. That way is easy. You know what I'm saying? That way is hard. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, again, people have to ask yourself, what do you really want to do? And I don't knock nobody, but it's, what do you really want to do?
What do you really want to do?
What do you really want to do? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be healed or you don't want to be? What do you want to do?
I don't want to be healed.
And that's okay. That's all
I'm
right.
Don't
kidding.
save her.
No, I'm
she
kidding.
don't want to be saved. Don't
And
save
that's
her.
and here's the thing, and that's
Cue
why
that
I always
song.
tell people, if you whatever it is, but you gotta figure that path out. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where but opportunity, man, they come every day. I done lost opportunities and came again, and I thought it was the end of the world, and then something
is true.
so much better came along.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't have told me I was gonna host the Channel 4 News for a week. You couldn't have told me
You
that.
do. Talk about that more. What do you do when you go on there?
So I go in there and so I was live in the D. It was a week long with Tati Amari. That's my homegirl. Hey Tati. And basically I just run the show as her guest host, you know, as the host on there. Looking at the prompters, just being myself, adding a personality to the thing.
Of course.
It's weird just trying to eat on live camera without people looking at you and dropping something and making sure I'm looking at the camera.
You drop a chip, you're like...
Yeah, and I'm like, excuse me, I'm Channel 4, you know, or making sure that everybody, you know, not looking at, you know, so that kind of stuff. But it was such a blessing and such a great opportunity. And yeah, so
The
just
fits were top notch.
thank you so much.
You looked
Thank you.
amazing.
You do always look cute.
Thank you
Do
so
they
much.
style you?
No, that was on me.
Oh my god, for
Yes,
real?
it was.
That was on me.
Dang,
And my
girl.
cousin, thank you, Candace.
Thank
my
you,
cousin,
Candace.
Yes, Candace.
Yes,
you
my
go,
cousin
girl.
Candace came and helped me. I went over there every morning and made sure she looked over me to make sure I
You
was good.
really
and
nailed
everything
it.
else.
I
So
thought
she,
you had a styling team.
Oh, no, that was
thought,
my cousin. That was my cousin.
oh
That
my
was
god,
cousin.
get you a job styling people, girl. That
Yeah. Come on, cuz you see what they said. So she got me together every time. Like, put this on with the gym, you know. So she got me together, all those times and stuff.
That's
like that. So that was
amazing.
I have a great family. That was my cousin. So I have a wonder. That's why I say I don't really need a whole lot because I got everything in my family. From you know, I work with my cousin. She's an attorney. You know what I'm saying.
There
And the
you
other
go.
one is an entertainment lawyer. My cousin styles stuff. My other cousin do Uber. I got another cousin that do security. Another cousin that cook. You know what I'm saying.
That's all you need.
Listen, as long as I got my family, I'm
God, you
straight.
need
Yeah.
I need that many cousins.
I got so many cousins.
I probably have a lot. I just don't know 'em.
Y'all come to a family reunion. I got so many cousins.
I'm
I
coming
love
to
It's this
that
Saturday
one.
at Belle Isle. You're going to see about 300 of us. About
It's this Saturday at Belle Isle.
Yeah, I got
I'll be
a whole
like,
lot
I'm your
of
cousin. They'll be like, what? Like, I'm your cousin.
So my great grandmama had 13 kids. And then from there, everybody else had kids. But all 13 of my great grandma kids, all of our branches still kick it with each other.
Oh.
So, you know, it ain't like, my family has never been no person like, oh, we first said cousin. Not like, no, we all cousins. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to my cousin's house over here, and like, so I got a very tight close. Y'all gonna see at Mark Ridley's, it's gonna be a lot of fur coats and black folks coming out.
Fur
'Cause I can
coats?
tell you right now, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fur coats and jumpsuits. And for
That's
when
hot. I wanna
do
go.
Mark Ridley's, because one thing is my cousin them, they already posted in the family group like Melanie is making her debut at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle. So it's
And this
already-
shit's in December, bitch.
It's already in the family group. They don't play no games. Get your tickets now. They're gonna have a little sprinter bus with
my
everybody
God.
together.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of black people there. And they're gonna be like, Melanie, y'all ain't got food. So I'm gonna have to make an announcement up front. Don't call me the day of the show. Leave me alone. Get your tickets and sit your ass down.
Heard.
And enjoy the
Yeah.
show.
You need
Don't
to put
come-
your phone on airplane mode.
I am. I'm gonna put my shit on airplane
You'd
mode
have
because I
Cam-
don't want to be
You,
bothered.
you need the voicemail recording needs
Yeah.
to say all forward calls will be sent to Candace, and Candace can answer the phone for you for the day, just for the day.
For Candace.
Style her and
For
answer
the
the phone,
weekend, for the
girl.
weekend, because I can't.
Yes, I'm sorry for the weekend.
But
for
my
the weekend.
homegirl Angel, this is why I said I have so much love. My homegirl Angel was flying up from Houston,
H-Town.
from H-Town, because one fun fact about me when I'm headlining, I'm doing stuff like that, like behind stage, I get very jittery and very like, I'll stop talking. I'll just kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I have certain friends that know how to calm me down and get through the, okay, Mel, this is what you need to wear. Put this on. Don't worry about it. They're going to be at the door. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? Because I need to concentrate and get all my energy together so I can just.
When you go out there.
So I can go out there and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to work when I'm doing comedy that day. I don't like to do shit else when I'm doing comedy that day because I need to.
Yeah.
Faculty, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk to me, man. I got to do my job. You know what I'm saying? Because I take it that seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because I be like, that's my craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this game, man.
I love his game.
I love this game.
I always say that. I love
It's a
this
good game.
It's a good game. I can't wait till we work together, man.
Game, but it's a good game. We're
going
gonna have a good time.
And my family already know you. They like, what happens to your homegirl, Johanna, little man? I'm like, she's not Mexican, she Peruvian. You know what I'm saying?
Mexican. I've been waiting for someone to call
Where's
me
that
that.
sassy little girl you bring around?
Where's that little Mexican?
Yeah, my brother know who you know what I'm saying? Listen,
I'm excited.
my brother don't like a lot of people, but he was like, where your friend, what's her name? Like, Joe something? I was like, Johanna. So my cousin Candace and my brother then was like, that was cool, Johanna, her homegirl, that was cool. Like, I would hang out with y'all. So, you know, you got the I hang out with y'all thing.
I was talking them up, yeah. We had a good time. I like them a lot too. But now I'm realizing, of course, there's going to be an entire audience of black people. So that means I have to actually be funny. And now I'm scared.
You have to be funny.
You got this.
And you have to be funny.
That's why comics, you know, they do so well here in Detroit because you are in front of so many black crowds.
Here's the thing. One, I believe in you.
And you got to try.
I do too.
Two, it's boot camp. Look at me.
It's
if this is what you
boot
want to do, it's boot camp.
That is a boot
No,
camp.
it is, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm putting her through boot
Come
camp.
on, girl. Act like I haven't been to the fucking jingle.
Yeah, she
and
already
the
been
fucking,
to the
I already
fucking
did it. I already
jingle.
done
They
it.
gonna be like, okay, baby, go ahead.
That's why I'm so confident up there now 5 years later because my first couple of years I was performing in front of so many black audiences and I was bombing my motherfucking dick off. And I just you learn about the bomb. You learn about the bomb. Let me tell
you about this one though. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna be a couple cousins like, hey, who's that cute ass little girl right there? I mean, she's the motherfucker. She, I mean, let me fuck with her cuz. I'm gonna be like, man, cuz no. So I'm just saying right now, it's gonna be a couple of my cousins like, I mean, shit, she's cute the motherfucker. I want her titties and shit. So I'm just letting you know right now. I'm just gonna apologize up front.
I need some cousins, so let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
I may or may not be bald headed when December comes. I think I might shave my head.
She's
Melanie's
doing
like, okay,
Brittany.
Sure.
You gonna wear? As long as it's cute, I don't give a fuck.
I think it's gonna be super cute.
Like shave your hair like what? Look at me.
No, like I'm gonna shave. I think I'm gonna shave my
hair.
head. I know.
It's time to shave the hair because all in her culture.
Yes. Okay. This is the whole
tell me what's
thing
going
about
on.
it. Okay. So our hair. This is the truth for like Native Americans as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is our hair holds on. So it has like. My hair currently, I feel like, has a lot of negative energy.
I can understand.
And a lot of, like, cutting these cords, cutting these soul connections, or what do they call them again? Soul ties. Yeah. I just think that there's a few people and a dead dog living in my hair. So I gotta, like, let it go.
Back in December. Do it now. Yeah, you cut off. Just do it now.
And I was like, I'm not going to have no bald-headed bitch on my lineup.
Yeah, just do it now.
I just did someone's fade last night.
Someone's fade?
I did my friend's fade last night after going to this little festival off shrooms and drinking all day, and it was looking good, and then I kind of fucked it up until it wasn't.
That was his fault for letting you do the shroom. That was his fault for letting you do that.
Was this person allowing you to do the fade?
Because I know what I'm doing, but the thing is the clippers kept dying, so we had to get new clippers, and the clippers I was using before, the damage was done. I wish I had the clippers. Once we got after, we went to literally CVS and got some like wall clippers, some nice ones. If I had those to start, I think those would have been better. But the ones he gave me were like for a beard, so like I was trimming his hair with beard clippers.
No, he wanted that. He got to tell me. That's on him.
Period.
You gotta tell me.
It's what he deserves.
I would say that I do agree because after I did the big chop on my hair, I feel like a different person.
100%.
Like Melanie with hair is different because I feel like in the black community, hair is a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, yes.
And
it is.
I feel like the people who mess with me and found me attractive after I cut my hair off are the people that I want to fool with. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell the difference between a guy that's like, why you cut all your hair off? You look good with, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you ain't really feeling me.
Yeah.
So
No, but for real.
Yeah.
I think I also I think leading up to the very dramatic haircut, it's gonna really push me to work out more. I want to lose weight because I get away with having some extra pounds on me because I get to hide behind all my hair. Like obviously, right now I look like a fucking crazy person
There you
with
go, 'cause
this
you're
hat
beautiful.
on and
You're
like
beautiful.
whatever. I look like a
Whatever.
fucking art teacher going fishing. But anyway, but when I'm all dolled up and the hair is big and curly, like I'm just hiding
girl.
behind all this hair, and I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. And it's also just very heavy. It gets really hot. I'm constantly wearing my hair on top of my head. Why not just do it? It's an era.
Well, Kara did it.
It's an
Kara-
era.
Yeah, Kara did it. Well,
Kara
she
looks
gave
great.
herself a little pixie cut. I
And
think I
that's
want to
cute.
like straight up like G.I. Jane. I'm about to shave my head.
G.I.
G.I.
Jane.
Jane.
Oh, no, you're not you pulling that joke out right now.
It's not a joke. It's just
Don't you talk about my wife. Shut what's he say?
yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Keep my wife
Well, keep my wife
out
name
your motherfucking mouth. That's what he said.
And her and Jada in the back like,
Right.
She told him, she's like, she smacked Will in the back of the head. She's like, you let him talk to me like that.
Pretty much.
If it makes you happy and you're gonna be happy, then go on and do it.
I think
We'll
you should
see.
shave your head.
I said, I plan on doing it not anytime soon. I'm thinking maybe in a couple months or 3 months or something.
I think Johanna's shaved head.
I want to lose
Big
some weight.
earrings.
I'm trying to
Big
come see. I'm
earrings.
trying to
Big
come see
earrings.
Jason.
Come to the Better Body Bureau.
Yes.
Jason Jamerson is my trainer, and he's also a very good friend. I probably, let me see, when I started working out with Jason, I was 236. I'm 183 when I started out with Jason.
That's
I might be
wild.
smaller than that now, but yeah, yeah.
That's
And then you see that unicorn back there? You see me getting that little horseshoe back there?
okay. Ooh, look at that. Shane,
Welcome to the gun show.
don't catch her in the streets
Welcome to the
because she
gun
go beat your
show.
ass.
Oh, you gonna catch a nice
Guns-
fade. You gonna catch a cold ass fade. My last name Hearn, Hitman. You gonna catch a cold ass. I know my stance, baby.
Hey.
I know the power hand. And I got a mean ass uppercut under these titties. She gonna come. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna distract you with the titty. Because my fist gonna be right here, and you're gonna be like titty, and then the titty gonna come up and it's gonna hit you right here, and then I'll put you in a titty squeeze like this, and then
There you
I've
go.
been trying to get a
Then
titty
it's lights
squeeze.
out, and then you're in love.
and then lights out and you in love. You know what I'm saying? Just.
Guns and
what I'm
Guns by
saying?
Jason.
Call that Guns
Guns
N'
by
Roses.
Jason.
Guns and roses, baby.
That's right.
Guns and butter.
Guns and poses. Yeah, I'm for real. I'm trying to get my body right. I'm sick of it.
It's gonna get right.
I'm sick of
You know what?
hating
Something I
my
figured out?
body.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I started working out during the pandemic, so this has been literally 3 years in the making. Mm-hmm. And a lot of this started out with the kitchen. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't know I struggled with my weight for a long time. So I grew up and I was a little chubby, and as a kid, I went to Weight Watchers when I was in high school. And Weight Watchers honestly did show me how to change my eating habits, and it taught me a different way of eating. So anytime so after I went to Weight Watchers, I never fluctuated I never got higher than like a 16 to a 12. Mm-hmm. When I first started, I was a 22. And then I went all the way down to like a 10. But it taught me eating habits and portion control and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I got because here's the thing, at my age, if I can lose weight with my metabolism, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's small stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of French fries, I'm gonna eat a turkey burger and put some broccoli in the air fryer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I drink a lot of water. A lot of water.
But you have to change those habits. And then when you do, maybe not at first, people realize they're like, this shit ain't working. Because that's kind of how I am. I'd be like, quit it. And I'd go, eat really shitty after. But when you consistently drink water, eat vegetables, switch it
What
up.
has to happen? You won't see no results. And then one day, the way to just be like, oh, she's serious. I feel like your body need to know you serious. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
true.
it's like
So
one
true.
day, like if you give it 45 days, I promise you, 45 to one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, because somebody going to say something. You be like, oh, maybe I am losing weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first place is going to be here.
For sure.
That neck and
True.
here, that's where you're going to see it at first. And then everything else. But like I was getting discouraged in the beginning when I was working out with my cousin because I was, like I said, I was stuck in California. We were drinking Cadillac margaritas because it was a place called.
I love a Cadillac margarita.
Oh my gosh, what's the place? Oh my gosh, we go there all the time. But anyway, we would go there in Inglewood, and they would Fiesta Martin. So Fiesta Martin, they my cousin's so bourgeois. She don't just drink regular margaritas. She gotta have a Cadillac margarita. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she would get a picture of Cadillac margaritas delivered to the house damn near every day. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So we had a housekeeper, everything. You know what I'm saying? So
That's awesome.
let me tell you something. My cousin Brittany, I love her to death, but we went in the Uber somewhere, and the Uber guy tried to put us out because I was smelling like weed. And she was like, "You don't know me. I am Uber Platinum, okay?" And she called the Uber driver, and then made the Uber driver sit there till the Lyft driver came. You know what I'm saying? So
That's hilarious.
I'm not getting out this car. You don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So
Her name's Brittany.
Brittany, yes, she's an actress out in California. That's what I was living with when I was in California.
Amazing.
And so we ended up, doing all that, and I was like, "What's I about to say to you? Fuck, I forgot.
What?
What was the story behind
Fiesta Martin.
Oh, so Fiesta Martin. So she was getting the Cadillac margaritas delivered to the
Yes,
house. That's a
yes.
picture every day. We getting towed up, and then one day I said, "Cuz," she was like, "Cuz, we can't keep getting towed up like this." And then we started working out, and then from there, like I would wake her up, like, "Are we working out today?" Because I was bored.
Yeah.
And there was nothing to do.
Absolutely.
And then eventually it became a part of my routine. So it was nothing I started out to do. And then when I came home, I tried to work out by myself. And then I called Jason. And because to me, I feel like if you can afford it, until you get to the place you want to be and can get up and go to the gym by yourself,
True.
you need a personal trainer provides discipline for you. It's not just somebody telling you what to do, like you don't know how to work out, but in reality, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's really a personal trainer kind of like helping you get up and be accountable and helping you with discipline and stuff like that. So I try to fall asleep and be like, I'm too tired to get up. And you're like, but you text me. You know what I'm saying? And so I think a personal trainer in the beginning is real helpful.
Absolutely.
That's
Very
awesome.
helpful.
I need to
all
get
of
one,
that.
honestly.
Yeah, I'm on Kanye workout plan. I ain't got to work at the mall again.
That's a great song. I love that music video.
It's so good. Are there any last subjects that you saw in the past couple days that you want to touch base on? Or any questions for Melanie?
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you
That's a
for coming on
statement.
today.
Anytime.
It's
I
not.
can't believe y'all ain't talking about them white people getting their ass whooped in Montgomery.
Wait. Okay.
How dare you?
Let's no.
That's
let's
the best video of 2023.
Stella did have it on our list for our last episode.
let's talk. Yes. So explain to everybody, because I'm not going to do it at this right now. The video of all those white people getting their ass whooped on the bridge when he guy threw his head up in the air and there's chairs apparently getting hit.
So
Did you not see it?
I saw it on Twitter, but I don't know like what happened.
So what basically happened was
some
there
racism.
was a boat full of drunk white people, and they didn't want to move the boat. So usually on the dock, so for people that's local, I'm just put it to you like this: there was a black guy on Hart Plaza, okay. He's asking them to move their boat so the Princess boat can dock, okay.
Oh.
And then the white people proceed to get into it with the black guy. When black people are getting ready to fight, there's a certain stance. Turn my hat back once.
Yeah.
2, put my fists up like this. 3, 2, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the hat went up, I don't need nothing obstructing me that they can turn around. So that means game on. You know what I'm saying? So that's the equivalent to white people beating up a black guy on Hart Plaza while it's a boat full of black people on the Princess watching it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get off the boat and whoop ass, okay?
Absolutely.
And then it was a historical ass whooping because it was in Montgomery, Alabama. Black people jumped off of a boat called the Harriet. The Gump is a port where black people were sold at one point in time.
Oh.
The ancestors were there, whooping ass with everybody
They
else.
really were.
That was 400 years. That was the new ending of Roots. Do you
That's
understand
why
me?
it was huge. That's why it was huge.
Why it was huge. You understand
Absolutely.
me?
It was, yeah.
And also
And you
the
couldn't explain it better because I would have not been able to explain this.
And also the fact to know that old black people not to be fucked with because them t-shirts said class of 75. If them people graduated in 75, that means they was 18 or 17 in 75.
True.
75 was well over 40 years ago, okay? Put that plus 18. They are 60-something years old whooping ass. Do you understand me? Okay.
Ready to go.
A 16-year-old black boy swam across the shore
saw that.
with the help of Amistad and every other black person that died in that sea. And they went behind him and
The
lifted
chairs, the
him
folding
up.
chairs.
But that's the elders. This is the people in the water
True.
that died. And they went in there and they held that black boy up on his belly and they hoisted him up and they let him get on shore to whoop ass with stamina and speed and precision. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The black people that got off the boat and whooped ass, you know, them the same people that lived during the civil rights movement, the same people that
Yeah.
knew that Martin Luther King got shot when they was in the 6th grade. These are the same people that was a part of the Black Panther Party, the beginning of the crack era, and so which means I get to legally hit a white motherfucker with a chair.
That was amazing.
It is poetic.
That was a big moment then.
That is a turning moment in history. We couldn't get you for George Floyd saying, I want my mama for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But what we can do is whoop your ass for 28 of them. Okay?
Absolutely.
Do you understand me?
I'm about to
Absolutely.
cry,
A
bro.
great moment in history. The only other moment behind that is when OJ did what it did. We don't commemorate bitches getting killed in the street, but we do like that this time he got away because it took Emmett Till 72 years to get justice.
And that is true.
Effort. It took 40 years to get justice. Martin Luther King just got a holiday 4 years ago. So if we whooped a little ass in Montgomery, Alabama, okay, it's poetic. It's historic.
That's poetic
because we
justice.
marched in Birmingham, Alabama, and we had to go 40 kilometers down the road to whoop a little ass. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, I'm proud.
I'm so proud.
I'm proud.
As you should
And then
be.
we had to follow up and whoop ass in Detroit with a chair, if you didn't know. So ass was whooped up in the Midwest, okay? So just know that ass whoopings are spread across the nation.
They are.
Now black people are empowered like the Proud Boys to go out and whoop ass with folding chairs. We started in the South. We came to the Midwest. We gonna go to the West. We gonna go to the Northwest. We gonna go to the hills and valleys whooping asses with lawn chairs. Don't get out of pocket in Walmart because you get your ass whooped with a lawn chair.
Period.
Keep your shit together in Sam's Club because you get your ass whooped with a lawn chair. You know what I'm saying? Get your gas at Shell because we'll whoop your ass with a lawn chair. You understand what I'm saying? It's ass chair whooping season.
Stay and get your ass beat or stay and get your ass
That's
beat,
all I'm
bitch.
saying. That's all I'm saying. Just stay away because you can get your ass beat.
Cheers to
Melanie
that.
Luther King, everybody.
You are welcome.
I do want to say this though about and then they went to the hospital, right, nearby, to try to get some help, and everybody up in that bitch was black, and so they refused the help of the black doctors, as they were like, you know, my fucking arm's probably broken, I got a black
Yeah.
eye, my lips bleeding, blah 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 blah.
And then
They
were
wouldn't even go and get the help from
fucked
black
up.
people
That's
when they needed it
why
most.
I appreciated all the black people on the boat who in unison sang Ludacris and said, "Move, bitch.
Get out the way.
Get out." And
The
we
way,
are
bitch.
more so flabbergasted that you used a Sam's Club pontoon boat and not even a yacht.
Period.
You didn't even have a yacht. You had a pontoon
With your broke ass.
with your broke ass. So don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Now you know what's gonna happen.
Snap.
Yep. That goes out to all these
That's
little
so
white boys
good.
who are gonna
That's so
try to
good.
cuff me in cuffing season.
No white
you about to get the
boys.
chair,
Run me
bro.
my money.
Yes.
You hear
Period.
that? That's the run me my money.
Run me my money, bitch.
Bitch, run me my money.
All right, guys. As you can see and hear, Melanie Hearn is one of the funniest, most poetic,
Absolutely.
most best public speakers I think I've ever worked with or have sat in the audience for. My sister in comedy, my sister in life. I love you so
We love
much.
you, baby.
Thank you for
Love
being
you,
here.
absolutely.
I'm about
Anytime.
to cry some black tears over the fucking the way you just said all that. Where can we find you, Stella?
444 Stella, Instagram, Snapchat,
TikTok.
TikTok, my pussy, whatever. Where can they find you, Joe?
Johanna.Madronda. I'm on Instagram and I think TikTok soon. We're all going to be on TikTok soon.
Melanie.
And on Facebook, and you can catch me as Melanie Hearn. And also comedian Melanie Hearn on Facebook because I have 2 pages. But please go to my comedian Melanie Hearn page. You can find me on Instagram as Melanie J Comedy, as well on TikTok and Snapchat as Melanie J Comedy. Also, I'll be at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle December 21st to 23rd. And depending on when this drops, I'll be in Taylor with Sam Rose Entertainment this upcoming Saturday. And, you know, anywhere out here in these streets, holla at your girl.
Actually, a quick plug, the Independent Comedy Club will be back this September.
Yes.
The Eyes Up Here tour is going to be hitting the indie stage on September 23rd. So come on through.
Please come to the indie. We
Come
love
on
the
down. We
indie.
wanna
We
come
miss
on
the
down.
love
indie.
the
We
indie.
miss the indie.
She's coming back, y'all. All right. We love,
love
you.
you.
Keep an eye on us. We're online. We are ready. We are ready to make you laugh. Goodbye.
Adios. I'll have to pee so bad.